So morning all, out with RB, and we are on a short run out to St Neots. So going to be in and out on this video. And there's quite a few in the pack all out to do this R.O.S.P.A course today. So we've got the lead R.O.S.P.A rider up the front, and the main instructor Nick is down the back with us. So what it is just ride your own ride today. So what we will be doing, staggered formation, ride out to Kimbolton, and it's just to assess, obviously with the instructor at the front doing the lead. Main instructor is down the back, and he's going to be assessing all the riders. So this is just like a training session basically. But it's going to be a nice ride, probably a couple of hours or so. And Jim's joined us on his little Lexmoto, and he's on the ZSB. Now that Lexmoto came from us. So it's good to see Jim out riding with us, having a nice bit of fun. And obviously keeping those space cushions from the vehicle in front. But any training, as I say, is good training. So it's great to get out, get that little bit of extra training if you are obviously thinking of doing an advanced course. And it's nice to be out with experienced bikers that actually know what they are doing. So the whole idea is ride your own ride. Let's just see and assess how you ride. Now obviously Jim on a 125, position 1. I'm staggering out on position 3 and dominating the lane, which is what we would normally do on a bigger bike. And obviously getting those mirror checks in, making sure everything is absolutely spot on, looking through the junctions and checking all traffic. And obviously GTR keeps up with the best of them. Packer right up the front with the leader. And if you can see in my mirrors down there, got a rider in the outside lane just covering everybody, make sure that we are all going the correct route. Go Jim. for a little 125, he's doing well, apart from the car that's just decided to cut in at the last moment. Good to see he's actually using his left foot to put his foot down. Sitting in 6th gear, nice steady 50. Obviously try and keep up with Jim. That is a 125, so we're taking our time with him. Nice steady run. And just watching the front of the pack to see where they are going to. And obviously sat-nav all up there. We're going to be moving into the right hand lane. Hang on Jim, watch your mirrors. So I say, we're going to be in and out on this video. Might be silent for a little bit, we'll cut all those bits out, but a nice ride out with the boys. And some very good lane discipline going on, so Jim's riding very, very well. It don't take long for this GTR to wind itself up. And a very, very good staggered pack formation there. So at the front, that is Simon's GTR. This GTR just pushes through the corners. Absolutely love it on these Pirellis. She leans absolutely lovely now the tyres are warm. Believe me, they're going to be warm by the time we finish this ride.
little longer than a few minutes later.
So, final part of the ride, obviously. Done our R.O.S.P.A ride this morning. And had a few really good pointers that I didn't even realise that I was doing. Obviously I am used to riding the ZX7 and obviously been on this a few times, but got picked up. Obviously I'm sitting on my dominant position. I am sitting right out in the middle of the road, which is where I normally go, until obviously Nick pointed out, he went, yes, if you're sat out here, do you realise how far your pannier is sat out over the white line? Totally forgot that I'd got the panniers on the back end of this. And he said to me, he said, yes, he said there was a couple of occasions where, obviously cornering, where your pannier is sitting right over the other side of the white line. Thank you very much for picking up on that. Change your riding position. So, that was a good point that he picked up. Picked up the fact that too many damn shoulder checks, or sometimes not enough shoulder checks. And guess what? It's just starting to rain. And the other thing, obviously, picked up entry speeds into corners. Just scrub off a little bit more speed before you obviously get out on the road. So that was a good one to note. But it was a very, very interesting ride, and great to be out with some really clever tutors today. So just things I've got to learn is change of riding position. Sit myself more in the middle of the road now, especially with these panniers on and that top box. Because obviously I'm used to the ZX7, not used to having a lot of width on the back of the bike. But quick change of riding position, a few more head checks, but that will come with more R.O.S.P.A training. And obviously BBN, Bucks and Northants Advanced Motorcycle Training is the group on Facebook. So just have a look if you are obviously looking to get some extra training in. And it's something that I'm always looking for, extra training, extra instruction, improve my riding. And it was good to see Jim joining us today. Thank you, Jim. Good ride. But obviously that Facebook page, BBN Advanced Motorcycling, you can find that. It's got the picture of the blood bike on it, and I will put a link up, hopefully in the video. I'll stick a link down in the comments for that. If you are in the Milton Keynes, Beds, Bucks, Northants area, you're looking for some extra training, come along. Nick Sweetman, and of course all the other guys. But it was a really good day, had a bit of fun. We've been out for about 3.5 hours, so I am heading home. It's just gone about 12:15. We've got friends coming over today, this afternoon, so make sure to obviously get home quick, get the shopping, get home. Buy some flowers for the missus for allowing me out. She didn't get her bacon and sausage roll because we've not been to the sausage today. But had a really good time out with the boys. And of course, a bit of fun to be out with Simon, riding his bike. But I have picked up loads today. It's a big learning curve for me. And obviously Nick was picking up, he said, obviously he's scrubbing your speed off going into corners. A little bit of filtering. and it's great to still be able to filter on one of these. Obviously you do have to watch out for those panniers that are sticking out, and obviously adjusting filter speed. Obviously Nick said to me, he said, when you roll your video back later to do your blog, have a look at your riding. And I was like, oh, he said the best thing for you to do is obviously watch your own videos. Have a look at your riding style, and you will pick out you're right in the middle of the road. I was like, ah, okay, thank you. Otherwise, all good. And there's Simon on the GTR 1400. Horrid weather, absolutely horrid weather. But yeah, picked up on absolutely loads and loads of stuff today. Really good, really interesting ride. Had an absolute blast. That's alright mate, you jumped the roundabout, cut Simon off. One thing about the GTR, you can obviously get that speed on very, very quickly. Very comfortable. It's things like riding an armchair. I'm absolutely loving the ride today. And normally if I was on the Quacker, I'd have a sore backside and wrists by now. Absolutely loving this though. And we've done 56 miles today. Oh dear. Great ride. Absolutely great ride.